The first thing we did was find the image we wanted to use. We had a few to choose from, so we focused on the picture that would be the most conventional. And the most conventional thing to have when thinking of putting an image on your advert or poster is the face. We had many pictures we could possibly use, as shown here. There were so many to choose from. However, we decided to go with this image as it had the direct eye gaze we wanted, and the face was in the image, and it was of a close-up, which are all conventions of an advert. We then had to resize it so that it fit appropriately, as the image was much larger and the scale was much less than what it is now. Obviously we wanted to have the image itself in and the face as the closest part. And as you can see here, it goes off the page. Once we resized it, we then thought about the effects we wanted to put on it. This is the same effect as we used on the digipack and the same method, so to keep the synergy between them all. Again, this involved using the vibrance, curves and hue and saturation. You did this by going onto layer and adjustment layer, and we got the selection to play about with each thing. For example, vibrance. And you can see it makes it go from more dull and black and white to more vibrant. We then thought about adding other assets such as the brands and logos from other music related companies and the title of our band and the name of the song. We then went on Advert font again and used one of their fonts we wanted to use. We then screenshotted the text when it had the words we wanted written, like so. And then opened it up in Paint and saved it as a JPEG, as this made the quality much better. As I'll show you how we did as we cut around it, I'll just open up the example. We then got the magic wand tool and cut around it. This is just a rough example. Then we cut and copied and pasted it into here, and then resized it and coloured it to how we want. But before we colour it, the way we coloured it was by adding the colour overlay and drop shadow, which we simply do by clicking on the layer, got the checkerboard sort of look, and you've got the options to play around with each thing. And for example, here's the colour layer, which you can see on December changes from dark to 100%. And you can see here, you've got the drop shadow, which made it stand out and more bolder and professional. And along with the assets, we did the same as the default. We found the image we wanted and opened it up in Photoshop on a new document, and then used the magic wand tool to cut around each thing so that the white backing was off and it was just the words in the picture themselves, and the same for the Hopeless records. We then added another drop shadow and colour overlay so they all matched and were all synergised. This is the same for the stars here as well. And then for the Enemy and Mojo, we did similar to what we did with the lyrics on the digipack. We wrote the text out and then sized it using the metrics and the widths. I'll just write an example. Just make that a little bit bigger. And then you've got the little like page sort of line thing. And then if you copy it all, make it bigger again. More out, in. And that's what we did. We did NME, but made it look more professional, obviously, and spaced it out all evenly so that it all fit in a balanced way. And then we also we put a stroke on, which is the white outline, which makes it stand out and look more effective. Which you can see here. You can make it really big or small. Each of these colours are also all picked from somewhere within the image. So they are all exactly from it. For example, this comes from around here. Mojo come from the t-shirt. The white, the text. It's all come from somewhere.